Over Podcast.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. I'm Jacob.
Just say hi.
And it's his podcast tonight, I guess.
He's ramped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, I can appreciate that though.
This is
Introduce
not.
yourself.
Yeah.
Introduce myself.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Katarina, and I'm here to
Have a good time.
choose.
A Rama.
Hey, you told me to introduce myself. That's hello, I'm Katarina, and I'm here. I'm here to have a good time
That's
and
great.
to choose haste.
You're doing really good.
Oh my god.
Hi, my name's Ethan. I like to party.
I knew you were gonna say it. I felt it. I could feel the hot rod coming in. Oh my
I
god.
love Hot Rod.
What a great anime.
Yeah, what a good anime. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to go
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Oh.
No. My name's Kat, and I also like to party.
Only one of us is allowed to like to party.
Oh my
No,
fucking
and then
god.
you
They're
go,
doing the
"No,
full
my
reference. They're
name's-
doing the full reference.
My name's Kat, and I like to party.
Hey Joe. Hey Joe. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Joe.
Oh wow. I was
Joe, do
right.
you like to party?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm not a big party guy.
You gotta be with the
Anyways,
right people.
Yeah.
We're-
Anyway, yeah. So it's the Choosarama. It's the Choosarama. Let's just
Big
lay it
one.
out there. It's a big one.
This is a party.
We got done with Parasite. You know, we had a good time. It was 6 episodes, a little bit longer, and now we're just we're ready to come back in. We're gonna see something else, and Cat's gonna choose Choosarama. So the thing that we had to follow this time around was we decided that Kat decided that we should watch an older show. And then we decided to make it hard on ourselves, and instead of going pre-95, we decided to go pre-90, and I want to say wholeheartedly, Ethan, because I know that you were against it, I'm so fucking sorry. Holy shit, was this hard.
Dude, just those 5 years made such a difference.
Huge,
In what we were able to
massive, massive.
It's
So,
wild.
so maybe you guys should give a little bit of history on the
We should be more
anime,
cultured.
whatever you found out.
We should be more
Right.
cultured. You're right. You're
Well,
not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying clearly that something happened
We're
between
just-
90 and
we're-
95.
A big thing that happened in the 80s with anime was that a lot of anime was really present and well known in Japan, and it just took like 10 to 15 years to get over here. Like a lot of the anime that was made in Japan in the 80s
Yeah.
didn't come over to the US until like 2000, 2003, 2005.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was even cut. So in Japan, it would be 3 seasons, but when it came to the US, they would really trim stuff down. It would only be 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and that's the
I
thing
don't-
is, like, because they talked to a lot of the people that, like, from all the articles and stuff, were talking about obviously how influential Akira is as an anime for bringing this stuff over to the West. And Akira came out in '88, so like everything before that, there's little inklings of things that got through, but they weren't ever like super prominent.
Yeah.
And then the '90s was the boom. The '90s was that tsunami, fucking everything came over. That's when your Pokemon and your Yu-Gi-Oh came over. Like that was the explosion.
I wanted to
Yeah.
do Sailor Moon, and then I figured out that was a '90s one as well.
Yep.
Yeah, '90s, '92, right? That's what you
Yeah, a
said.
lot of
Yeah.
big
Hell
ones.
yeah, 90s.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, '90s. We should have done '90s because this was so much harder because we didn't. But it's okay. It's fine. It was a
So-
challenge.
You all chose something before you were born. I think that's necessary to make.
Yeah, we are all a bunch of shitty fucking Gen Zers that watch modern anime and we don't respect the history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that.
Maybe the next time we record, we'll have a little more information on the history of anime.
I
We
think
can
that's
only
just
dream.
important. I think
We
that's
can only
a cool
dream.
thing to learn.
We all just kind of don't have time to look things up or find
Yeah.
I
things
actually disagree with that.
or do
Yeah.
research.
They just sit and play video games instead of researching.
That's time. That is time. That is time that cannot be taken away. That is vital
is-
time. That is
that is-
essential
There it
time.
is.
That is
Well,
is
I wouldn't say that to your listeners.
well spent time.
I'm so
with
sorry
friends.
on behalf of these three.
Aw.
All of you listening.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
no.
We're all about the community. We're about the family. We're about building a band of brotherhood and sisterhood. Whoever's coming out and listening, it's a good time. But like,
But we also
It's-
want to sit down and play Dauntless
but we
sometimes, okay?
also gotta sit down and smash.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, listen, that could be taken out of context, Joseph. I don't know. Okay. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. So, I know that Joe and Ethan are feeling pretty confident with their choices, and I'm happy that they found something. I want you to know that I know that they were commenting on my high energy, and Kat's all for it. This is entirely built from anxiety because I'm scared of how little I have been able to get something together for this. Um, in a way, I feel like maybe I should go first because of that, to be honest.
I did tell Jacob before this started that since I studied psychology, I went into this that we're gonna get through it together and we're gonna be just fine. So it's like a therapy
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
Everybody else just gets to listen.
Exactly. I'm gonna think about 5 things I can see, 5 things I can touch, 5 things
Yep.
I can hear. I'm gonna take a nice little calm moment, a chill pill, if you will. And
Yep.
holy shit, dude. Oh my god. And
Find a happy place.
I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna
Well,
go
then I
for
think
it.
I think that that will help lessen your anxiety if you just go for it. So let's just do that.
Exactly.
I think Jacob goes first.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So, the show that I have decided on is a sci-fi.
Okay.
As we all know, I am a big sci-fi boy. I like my robots and my spaceship and my laser gun. So, that's what I decided on today.
Okay.
This show, as a basic setup, this is how it works. Um, well, in the future on Earth, societies have been growing into these massive cities, but they have learned that there is a catastrophe coming in the form of some weird alien race that is coming down to try to destroy Earth. So they are deciding to take the city and revamp it into a massive spaceship to fire off into space, not only to keep an amount of civilians alive, but also to hopefully find a way to fight against this giant space fleet of aliens that are coming to destroy them.
Okay, I have a quick question. So they're gonna just rip up the ground? Is that, or are they like
They literally take the city and they build the spaceship like around it,
okay?
and then so essentially the city is inside of the spaceship.
Okay, dope. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going. I like it. I like it.
So then you meet our essentially there's 2 main characters. There's our main young boy, and then we got a young girl that both get wrapped in this whole situation. One of them ends up becoming a pilot for the essentially their version of the Air Force, but they're also like spaceship jets, essentially, blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
But he gets involved in that. He's this new rookie. He's not very good, but he's trying to figure shit out on the fly. And then the girl is trying to become a pop idol.
Ooh.
And so she's got her own versions of struggles on the spaceship with that. And then they also have, a little bit of like a love interest back and forth thing. And that goes on. Ultimately, what this show is about, though, is the war and how they can defeat this alien race that's coming to destroy the planet.
Okay.
I don't know how much more I can explain than that. I feel like sci-fi is a tough thing to describe, but that's essentially how it works. Oh, my bad. And also, the jets transform into robots. That's like the last bit. Yeah.
Transformers.
Of course they do.
How could you forget?
Yeah, that's the last bit. The jets transform into robots.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think the show's called?
It sounds like any classic romantic comedy sci-fi. Am I wrong?
Yeah, again, I feel like it's really tough to describe the details. Without
I'm not.
really giving it
No,
away.
it's okay.
Yeah.
There are no romantic comedy sci-fi. I'm really sorry. Our cat is enjoying getting into
It's about to pounce on my computer.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I don't have a name. But give it to me.
So this show is called Super Dimensional Fortress Macross.
You always pick the shows with literally the longest name. I appreciate that, and I now expect it from you. I hope you.
Yeah, right. You know, and if I may, that's the name of the ship. To give a little more context.
Oh. Okay, let's say it together.
Do we-
1, 2, 3.
Super
Super
Dimensional
dimensional
Fortress
fortress
Macross.
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 Macrust.
No, cross.
Cross.
Like
Cross.
Jesus. Like the gibbous.
Jesus. Okay, super.
A
Hold
buttery,
on, don't
flaky
say it.
crust.
Super dimensional fortress Macross.
Yes.
Do we
All right,
know,
I'll
do
lead
we
you
know
to
what
one.
year this was released?
Ooh, important.
Yes.
I believe it was 84.
Yeah.
from
Let
the
me
site
just pop that up really quick. But yes, it was an 80s show. It came out. Fuck. 82 was the original
82.
air. Yeah.
Okay.
And it ended
When you guys,
in 83.
when you, oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
When you guys talk about this to your listeners, I feel like you need to describe the art. Because I feel like, again, I don't know anything about anime, but I feel like the art style would definitely have changed, don't you?
Well, 80s anime is a very distinct way.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's necessary to discuss.
It's the kind of thing where like you either know it or you don't know it.
Okay,
The way I would describe it if I had to is like the lines are a lot softer because I feel like 90s hard lines became more of a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like the proportions of like the face are a lot more normal. Like they're a lot more realistic than again like the 90s like eyes got really exaggerated and like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Favorite thing in anime ever?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would say, like,
Absolutely.
The closest thing most like American kids our age would have for reference would be like, and I'm not saying that this is even 80s anime. It's just the closest thing is like the He-Man TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masters of the Universe stuff.
And so like
X-Men.
yeah, so I would say if you looked at the art style for Macross, it's a lot like it is very close to like Western 80s cartoons like Transformers, G.I. Joe, that kind of thing. As far as that look, it's pretty close. It's got a bit of a different tinge to it. Like I would definitely say like the face designs are a little bit different. And there's certain little things, but I think I would say in the 80s I feel like Japan and America animation wise was very like they were kind of inspiring each other's art
Okay.
in style, and then they started to kind of
studios.
Right.
So when did anime come into play? Like, did it start in the 80s?
No, 60s. 60s.
The first one to come over was Astro Boy.
Yeah. Astro Boy, and like Tetsujin 28 Go was brought over as Gigantor and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like Speed Racer.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
So yeah, there's
right.
mine. There's mine.
Hey, there's yours.
Now
See, you got through it, and now you're done.
Now let's get a winner in here. Oh my god. Oh
More
no.
confidence. All right, Joe, are you ready to roll?
I'm ready. I got a whole trip though. If you want to hop on with me.
Okay, I'm ready.
What are we hopping onto? Are we hopping onto a super dimensional fortress Macross?
No.
Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just a little trip down memory lane to like earlier last week or so.
Okay.
So I was having a little trouble finding something as well. Like I had an initial thought, but I was like, I want to at least put some more effort into things. So I was trying to find stuff.
I feel like that was a slight towards me, but I'll take it.
I was no. It wasn't meant to be at all. It really wasn't. No.
It's fine. I understand. Constructive criticism is good.
Oh jeez, come on. No, it's like I was I was closing up the bar one night, and Cassidy was waiting for me to get off, and 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 she was like, "Hey, I could look up some stuff for you," and I was like, "You know what? Sure, surf the web, see what happens." Um, and and she pulled up this list. I don't know how she found it, cause like I feel like it was probably one simple search that I just like never tried or whatnot. But so she found a couple things. First off, um, there's an Anna Green Gables anime that I
I
feel
love
like
Anna the Green Gables.
I yeah, right? Like I was so that was immediately on the list. Another one
Hell yeah.
was there's the very famous detective Sherlock Holmes.
There was a Sherlock Holmes anime?
Just wait. Just wait.
Pink Panther. Pink
Just
Panther.
wait. So no. It's it's Sherlock Holmes adapted
Is he a
into
dog, but
anime,
his name is Sherlock Bones?
but they're all dogs
What?
except
What?
except
How did I
okay.
do that?
Dude,
No.
dude, wait.
What?
Okay, yeah, no, that was really good guess. That was really good guess, but I think you'll like the actual name a little bit better because I still can't get over the actual name.
Okay.
It's
Okay, let's hear it.
it's called Sherlock Hound.
Oh my god.
It's called Sherlock Hound, and and just keep in mind this is not actually my choice, but I can't help but mention it because like it's
Honorable
amazing.
mention. That's fair.
So we went home and we watched the first episode to like to get an idea of things, and Anna Green Gables was honestly pretty good, but like I I don't know. I grew up watching the movies of like the actual live action movies of Anna Green Gables, and
Right.
I know the whole
I
story, and I know that it
I
might not be the best for you guys.
and I have no idea what that is. I
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah,
not even.
it's like a classic American tale, basically.
I've been to the
Oh.
house in Salem. It's
Oh,
dope
really?
as fuck.
Sweet,
Yes.
that's awesome. Um, and then after that one, we watched Sherlock Hound, and another tidbit is the art for that is done by Hayao Miyazaki. And so
Ah.
and so you anybody who knows Studio Ghibli, Hayao Miyazaki, he's the main big man.
Spirited Away.
Yes. Yes,
You
exactly.
guys gotta. It's gotta be simple
Oh
terms,
man,
my friends.
Yes.
I sure love that the podcast listeners will not see the exchange of Kat whispering questions to Ethan and Ethan whispering answers to her. I fucking love it.
He
Yeah.
did to road as well.
Oh dear.
Right.
Okay.
He did to
Right. Totoro.
Totoro.
Someone just unsubscribe.
Okay,
No,
but
you
but
didn't.
yeah, but
You-
okay,
it
okay.
can't
So he
subscribe
did
more.
the art for he directed like the first 6 episodes, and then there was like a gap in production or something, and he started to
Oh.
then go do his movies. Then the people called him back and they're like, "Hey, we're ready to start getting the show again," and he was like, "Psych, nah, I'm like doing my own thing, basically."
You thought I was
Okay.
coming
yeah.
back to
And then
Sherlock
they,
Hound?
yeah, and then they had some other dude finish it, and but like it's so definitely his art style and stuff, and it's charming, and everybody's his cute little dog humanoid forms except for like this main love protagonist girl who's
Just a
like
dog?
a little bit too human, like
Oh.
like she's
I
she's
don't
like
know. I
she's
don't
like
know if I like that
you
description.
you guys ever seen the Goofy movie?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Max's girlfriend,
Oh yeah, she's so
Yeah.
hot.
right?
Oh.
So-
No, let's not get on this topic again.
Lola Bunny.
But like it's
Woo!
basically human body with like a little dot nose, and they're like, oh, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
dog.
fucking
Like,
sexy.
of course, like
Shouldn't be,
that's
but
what
it
she
is.
is. That's what she
Yeah.
is. And then everybody else is like actually dogs.
Actually a
like,
dog. Okay, great.
It's hilarious. But
Great.
anyway, Sherlock Hound will forever be in my memory because that's amazing.
So ultimately, what I'm hearing is that you used the girlfriend buff to
Oh,
get
yeah.
yourself an answer,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like this is this is another slight towards me. I'm taking
Oh,
this
jeez.
personally.
No,
I'm
no,
taking
no.
it personally.
No, I mean, if it
I'm
makes you
all
feel
alone
better,
on this search.
oh, jeez, Jacob, If it makes you feel better, I didn't go with any of the suggestions.
Oh,
I went,
so you
but
flaunt your
but
privileged buff in front of me and then don't even use it. That's even
but
worse.
but no, it's not. It's, it's just I was trying to describe how difficult it was to actually find something too. You know,
What did you fucking choose,
it was,
Joe?
it was
What
all
did
bad.
you choose? What did you
So
choose?
so I'm gonna paint the picture. I'm gonna paint the picture and describe the art first a little bit.
Okay.
So the setting. Um, Imagine like really old traditional Chinese drawings of hills that are just like or mountains that are like super skinny and tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine that like lush green, all kind of packed together. You're in the dense wilderness of it. You got a nice blue sky in the background, maybe some fluffy clouds, and there's a tiny winding road leading into a small singular like hut of a building. Um,
Okay.
and it's just out in the middle of nowhere. There's maybe a couple waterfalls flowing, some birds chirping, random dinosaur in the background walking around.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
this the land before time?
No. It's just like
Well,
it's like a
I wish.
halfway fantasy world. So
okay.
so it's like lush, it's the wilderness, and then every now and then there's a random dinosaur. but 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 it opens up. You got a nice narrator's voice telling you a little bit about the peaceful day, basically, and then a nice little motorbike starts coming up the road.
Wow, I know exactly
A
what this is, and
motorbike?
fuck you.
It's
Fuck you.
And
Oh my
dinosaurs?
god.
no, there's a nice little motorbike coming up the road, and the motorbike stops in front of the hut,
He's
and
actually going for it.
a girl hops out of the vehicle,
Oh, not
and
just any girl. Not just any girl.
not just any girl, and everybody knows what I'm talking about at this
Oh
point.
my
Is it the
god.
dog? Is
dude.
it the dog from the Sherlock Holmes?
Dude, if only. That would be
If only
amazing.
this man says.
That that would be wild.
Okay.
But no. It's a young teenage girl. She's got a little bit of spunk, or she's got a little bit of confidence in what she's doing. She's out there in the world exploring, and she's driven. She's in search of a
I,
couple
I,
special items.
I can't fucking believe this. I can't believe he's doing
And
it.
legend has it that if you collect all of these items, you'll be able to make one wish.
I think Cat
Is
even.
this is this Pokemon?
No,
Well,
God.
For a second there, I thought she actually grasped what it was, and I was like,
I thought it was Pokemon. I also think it's Aladdin.
I also want to tell you that this is a story that is largely inspired by one of the traditional works of East Asia called Journey to the West, and the legend of the Monkey King and all that. And so there's
Is this
some,
Jungle Book? Is
there's
this Jungle Book?
oh no.
Okay. I just thought I should throw in my guesses as I
But I suppose a little bit more before you try and name it. The girl meets a young boy who is living in that singular house in the middle of the wilderness, and he's not exposed to any society. He's basically like the wild child. If you, I'm sure you've heard about that.
Tarzan!
Yes, it's Tarzan.
No, it's not. It's
It's
I was talking about the
Tarzan!
psychology thing with the wild child. I thought she would, I don't know, but
Okay, keep going.
so he's basically like he's learning about society through her. She's relying on him for protection from people who are also searching for these items that she's looking for, and so they embark together on this adventure to try and gather these things. And it's a lot of action, a bit of comedy, a little bit of hijinks, a little bit of
Cat
a
really
little
thinks
bit
she
of
knows it. Like, I'm
I
like,
I know what this is.
you
Oh?
know, name
Are
it,
you ready?
name
what
it.
is it?
The Wild Thornberry.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
It's true.
Is that your final answer for the title?
Well, that's what I was stuck on, but now I feel like it's wrong.
Well,
I'm gonna stick with the Wild Thornberries. If y'all haven't seen the Wild Thornberries, I'd like to just throw that in here that you should check that out.
I appreciate it. But
What's it called?
but
Am I
this
gonna know
is
it?
You will as soon as he
yeah.
says it. As soon as he
This
says it.
is this is everybody knows. This is this is one of my first shows ever. This is Dragon Ball.
Oh yes, I have seen that once in theater.
This is Dragon Ball.
Ah.
This is not Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a
This
connection.
is when Goku.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a connection.
No.
I'm not even
No,
gonna listen, Ethan. I've
it's
seen
okay.
this in
No,
theater.
for a little bit of reference, like I watched my older brother like watch Dragon Ball Z and play the games and stuff,
Yeah.
and my mom was like, no, Joe's too young for this. And then my brother, being the cool guy, was like, yeah, but he can watch this other one. It's like the precursor to this. They're all kids and it's less violent. And so I was able to watch Dragon Ball, and
Oh, yeah.
like I'm so happy he did that.
And that exact moment right there is why Joe is the alpha male he is today.
Yeah, because I'm an alpha.
That was the moment. That was
Oh
the
my
moment.
gosh.
That
Nah,
was the
no.
moment. That was
I
the
tell you
moment that
what, though,
Joe
there's
became a
some
true
stuff.
king.
Dude, I got a whole plan for this though. This
Oh
is where
God.
if I am chosen, we're gonna do just season 1, and you guys were all like, "Oh, I hope we could do arcs instead of stuff." Dude, we'll knock this out in 3 episodes of our recording. We will
Wow.
knock this out in 3 episodes.
This
You
is,
got
I mean,
you got
all
the
right.
little arc where you meet all the characters, and then you got the second arc where they go and they mess up Emperor Pilaf, one of the most just like
Joe is
goofy
so confident that he's gonna
dweebs
get
of
chosen
guys.
right now.
And then it finishes up with a nice little tournament arc. A nice little tournament arc, and then it's season 1
We all
done.
love ourselves some Hunger Games.
Everybody, and you know what? Yes, yeah, just
Yeah,
like Hunger Games,
yeah.
Cat.
I'm
Yes.
trying to bring it in so you have more listeners that don't listen to anime but are here for a good time.
Damn.
You know what?
I'm
Let-
here
what-
for.
what- that, you
Fair
know what?
enough.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
doing
No,
it.
I just don't know anything. I try to relate to conversation. So
Well, I mean, there you go. Fucking Dragon Ball is out on the fucking Choosarama table.
It's out on the table.
Dragon Ball. We also have
1986.
1986.
Super
We have space.
dimensional.
Oh yeah, super.
Oh my God, super dimensional.
Super dimensional Fortress of Macross.
Good. Yes.
Yay!
She got the
It's
cross
it's
part.
Alright.
it's
Clap for cat.
it's Macross for short. I mean, ultimately, like
Oh, cool. I
Yeah.
love that.
Macross. Yeah. All right, Ethan. Can you
Okay, my
defeat
turn.
Dragon Ball?
I almost don't want to, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
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 So, this is an anime that's always kind of been on the fringes for me.
Oh.
I
Okay.
came across the name, and we all had trouble finding one for this.
Yeah, I heard.
So this is a show that's fairly well known.
Do I know it?
No, I mean it's fairly well known if you've like
Okay.
played anime fighting games and stuff.
Oh,
What?
what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So-
Wait! Oh my God, I hope I'm right, but I don't know. Okay, sorry. Keep talking. Keep
Okay.
talking. Holy
So I never
shit!
watched this show. I still haven't because
I have no idea.
I honestly haven't had time to actually watch anything, but I've read the description and I enjoy it thoroughly.
You like reading the description.
I enjoy the premise that they present you
How many
to
times
say.
have you read the description?
I read 2 different websites. I gave it 2 different
Do you have a good time?
descriptions. I really did.
Okay.
I really did.
I just gotta gauge
So-
that.
Here's how it kind of gets set up.
Okay.
So you've got this elderly man
Okay.
in an undescript location that I probably just don't remember, but I'm fairly certain it's Japan. Who's running an orphanage, and a little girl shows up,
Okay.
and he comes to the conclusion that this girl is the reincarnation of the goddess Athena.
Ooh.
I'm totally
Fi-
wrong
so-
with what I thought it
Fighting
was.
game?
Yeah, what?
So Greek mythology is like deeply ingrained in this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's gonna win. He just
Yeah.
got her excited. It's over.
So
It's over.
he's kind of telling people like this girl is Athena, and I need to raise her as my own. And when she's of age, um, 80, I think it's 88 champions, which are called saints, are going to
Oh,
appear to protect her.
I didn't expect you to say this. Okay.
And so the time comes, and
That's what
he
this is about.
decides he's going to send his um the boys at his orphanage to go claim relics of different Greek gods from different locations. And
I
so
have no
our
idea what this
our
is.
main character is sent to Greece to get I think it's like some cloth from Pegasus,
Yugi boy. I'm sorry.
and he's able to bring this back. And because of that, he's rewarded as you're now worthy to become a saint for Athena. And so to undergo this process, you can become a saint, which gives you the power of the stars. And you literally he describes this like her saints are gonna have the power to like punch and destroy planets with a punch. Like they're gonna have a lot of power. So he needs to make sure everyone is worthy, especially of I think it's like a piece of Zeus's golden armor. I think is the most like powerful relic.
Okay.
So he has a tournament to decide who's going to be worthy of this, and that's how the show begins. And
Is this also Hunger Games?
it's not Hunger Games. So there's a
Okay.
big tournament, which I always enjoy, and Greek mythology is great. I've read so many Greek mythology books, listen to podcasts.
Okay.
I don't really have much more to say other than it gets kind of buck wild. People start blowing up stars. I mean, it gets pretty big.
Okay. I do know
And
what it
I
is.
would be excited to watch it. I think you guys would enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
I do love me some Greek mythology. I will say that.
So
I'm so
I would
curious as
actually-
to just what the name is now.
Oh, you as soon as he says it, you'll know, Joe.
It's Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief.
Fuck yeah,
Close.
dude. Let's get it. Rick
Yeah.
Riordan.
Have you guys just watched that?
Woo!
I believe the show is pronounced Saint Seiya.
Yes.
Oh,
Saint
I don't know
Seiya.
what that. I've
like,
heard that
the
before,
Knights
but I
of
don't
the
know what it
Zodiac or
is.
something.
It's exactly what he described.
Saint Seiya, the Knights of the Zodiac.
Knights of the Zodiac.
Full name.
Okay, Kat, you have you there
It's
you go.
harder. It's harder this time because at least like the themes, like this is just like a time, and y'all have very different themes.
Yes, we've got
The,
That doesn't
the
help.
We've
types
got-
of shows are very different.
we've got what? We got sci-fi. We've got fucking I don't even how Dragon Ball is like fantasy action.
I would
comedy,
say like
action.
classic.
It's like it's got
Classic.
everything. It's like
Yeah.
it's
And then Saint Seiya is very action and like fantasy. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fantasy too.
Dragon Ball's got
Okay.
a lot of goofs
So
and laughs.
you got Dragon Ball, you got Saint Seiya, and you've got Super Dimensional Fortress Macross.
I love that. Okay. Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna pick, only because
I
I
yeah,
think I would watch it myself.
I already know.
So I'm gonna go with the
Macross.
Ethan's.
Saint Seiya.
And I would like to
Dang
I
it.
would like to preface this with Ethan had multiple times where he was about to talk to me about this, and I said no, that's unfair. You have to wait until we're.
Oh my
He
fucking.
didn't. I didn't let him talk about it. I
Oh
also.
my
What a
goodness.
fuck-
Well,
fucking
I also
snake.
didn't. Yeah,
What
I
a
didn't
fucking
also.
snake.
I did hear about it, and I'd like to point out it was not something I wanted to talk about at dinner for the third night in a row. So I just like cut it off. It was really easy. It was really, really easy.
He's like, you just
He is sad.
sucker punched him. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So it was really easy for me to say, no, you have to wait. There's an assigned time in our lives for us to talk about anime, and it's right now. He is crying. It is okay.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
goodness.
Oh my
How
god.
do you feel?
Ethan, you should be happy you won.
I have the power of the Zodiac.
Hey.
Hey, it's not like you're surprised by that.
What?
the anime conversation. I can only talk so much anime.
No, it was. It wasn't trying. It wasn't me trying to get like a shoe in the door or anything. It was just. I was having a hard time.
I
guys.
know, but they have people they can talk to, and you.
Well,
know
I just want you to know that even though my anxiety attack was absolutely real, I definitely was using it to get a shoe in the door because I knew how much of a losing battle I was going to have describing that fucking show. And
you all
ultimately,
described them really well.
I mean, yeah, but like I basically just described welcome to every sci-fi show ever. And then, like, what's
Alien.
interesting? Yeah, alien fight Earth. People go fight alien outside of Earth. Wow, I'm such a fucking amazing person trying to describe this fucking show called Super Dimensional Fortress Macross.
Hey, but you did it. I understood it, and that's all that matters.
Ultimately, I'm happy we're not watching that show, so I'm okay. We're good.
Okay. Do you guys want to know what your next theme is?
Yes,
I got inspired
please.
at dinner, and I did not tell Ethan
Please,
either.
for the love of God, give me something good I can go hard on, please.
Okay. I think you're all gonna like it, which is gonna like drive me nuts in the next episode because, well, you'll know why. But here we go.
Here we go.
The next theme needs to be about women, and it needs to be about like either women as a lead, women in power. It needs to be about maybe women like
Oh, no.
not necessarily.
Oh,
Like,
done.
it needs to
Done.
be from the perspective of a woman.
I hate that I have
Or
like
or
5
about a
examples in
woman.
my head already. Like
I thought it wouldn't be hard, but it needs to be about a woman. It needs to be
I
about.
got it. Yeah, there's things I'm thinking already. Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
We
minute.
need to have a little girl power.
Let's get
I like
some feminist empowerment up in this
That's
bitch.
what I like. Here's what I don't like. Are you ready? How all three of you are gonna be like, she's so attractive, and I'm gonna have a real fucking issue with that.
But
And we're gonna have the whole discussion we've
we're
already had
attracted
about.
to her moral compass and her level head
There you go. I'm okay with
and her
that.
tits.
I'm not okay
but-
with you saying I'm attracted to an animated woman, but whatever. We'll have this discussion next time we do this.
If anyone can pitch and successfully get the pick with Kill a Kill, I will pay you $100.
I'm in. I'll do it. I'll fucking show you up, bruh. I'll show you
Haha, I'm
up.
laughing. I don't know what's happening.
The fan service is part of their power. You don't understand. It's all
It's
about you. You can't. They are not objects. That's their body to show what they want.
Oh,
Fight
I
with
do
clothing.
like Jacob's extreme arm movements. That did help. I don't know what he said, but
Cat,
I just want
cat.
to put that.
Kill a Kill. The more scantily clad they get, the stronger they become.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you
That's what
don't.
it
You
is.
don't.
It
don't
is
even.
it is an amazing show.
what it
It is
is.
an amazing show. It's incredible.
So
The art style
guys,
is actually like really unique and
It's
stuff.
an
and
incredible
Oh my
art
God,
style.
don't-
It's
let's
a
not-
phenomenal
I'm
action
I'm not
scenes.
prepared for this.
I'm
changing
being
the topic.
honest. It's different.
So I noticed in our last recording for Parasite that our viewership spiked a little bit when it came to Netflix.
Hey,
There is, and I can show you guys a trailer after we stop recording, a Saint Seiya new animated show coming to Netflix this year.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Ethan's always.
are you
looking
saying?
at this
Wait.
as a-
Wait.
Well,
Are you saying you want to like push back your win and give me the win on this one, and then we'll watch Saint Seiya later?
I'm saying,
Oh
I'm
my
saying,
god, Joe! You want Dragon
If-
Ball so
I want Dragon Ball so
bad.
bad, you guys.
Joe,
the problem with Dragon Ball, is
Hey,
there's.
don't. No. Don't say there's a problem. Everybody brought
It's a
their
good
best
thing.
to the table.
It's a good thing. I would never be able to stop Joe. I would have to rewatch everything.
Yeah, I
You'd
don't
be
know.
like, okay,
it's
we're
a
gonna
good...
stop here, and I'd be like, but Joe.
but imagine
We're
the
now the Dragon Ball
conversations.
podcast.
Imagine the conversations as like infantile young lad me knowing nothing about Dragon Ball experiences at all for the first time. I get to lose my ball virginity.
Right? And we can all we can see, I just anyway. I could go on and on.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got Saint Seiya. How long is it, Ethan?
I think the first season is 24 episodes again, so we can do it. I think
I'm
we
so
do.
sorry.
We watch 6 episodes. So we do it in 4 episodes.
Listen, Kat. There was really no way out because out of these three choices, You got Saint Seiya, which I'm sure goes very long for the whole series. Dragon Ball also is very long.
Right.
And then my show was like 30 episodes total.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Mine
There was
would've
no
been
way out.
31.
There was
I'm
no way
looking
out.
forward to the next one
I
about women.
think I've got some ones that are popping in my head that I can bring to the table. There's one in particular that I really, really love, and I think we got something on that next go. I'm fucking let's
Good,
yeah.
I'm excited.
Let's fucking do it. I would also say, if I may, I just let me hear what y'all think about this. So we did the 6 episodes of Parasite, just like 4 episodes each.
Mm.
I feel like we should do 6 episodes each. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I
Okay.
think. I mean, do we know if we can find like a clear arc line in it? I'd rather.
If we could find a
do
clear arc
that.
line, then yes. If not, then I think if we are doing a show that's like this, then we should do 6 episodes instead of 4.
Mm,
I think we can handle that. I think that'll be fine.
Okay.
Virgo.
I'll look it up when we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right,
All right.
y'all. So
Another successful Choosarama.
that's another successful Choosarama, and that means Ethan is now in the lead for winning the Choosarama, and he gets to choose another movie that fucking. God damn it!
I said I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's okay.
How about everybody watch the Wild Thornberry movie?
Cat,
I promise it's not gonna be One Piece.
Cat,
So
Cat, you've put him as king of the hill, and
You have
we
now
will
put him-
knock
yeah.
him down.
You have now put him as king of the hill.
We will knock him down.
I won't
Please.
call bias yet.
No, don't, because I'm actually.
Do you think? Were you about to say that he's like a negative bias? Wait a minute.
No, I was just saying I like playing fair. So like, he actually like is like, you know, like he's lower than you guys.
Oh my god!
And I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it the way it sounds. I just mean it like because I like playing fair. I'm not gonna let my relationship get in the way.
This is
that's
I'm a
why I
fighter.
gotta bring the heat every time. Every
gotta
time I
bring the
bring
heat.
the heat.
Man, you know what,
You
y'all?
just got it because I like Greek
the
gods.
face,
so.
the face
Right,
she
so I bring the
the face she fucking made when he said "bring the heat" every time shows me that they're getting married. That's all I gotta say. Check us out on YouTube at Devil Fruit. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that motherfucking bell, and then
that motherfucking bell.
and then we gotta slap on over to Spotify. Same thing, Devil Fruit, all one word. Follow us on there. We upload every Monday, more or less. And then you know, if you want to keep updated with us, we got a Twitter. It's Devil Fruit Corp, CORP. And if you want to find our regular old Instagrams, then you gotta gather all the Dragon Balls and wish for that shit, because we ain't giving it to you.
I feel like viewers should see what you look like. You should post a picture yourself. That's always the first thing I do.
Can I talk about it?
Let him
Ethan?
dream.
Can I talk about it?
Yeah.
Ethan?
Let him
I
dream.
think we should.
We are
What?
right now in the works still. Is a little piece of art of all 3 of us that's going to be put
That is
up.
true.
So ultimately,
Seen the rough
you can
I'm
draft.
so
see-
excited
yeah.
for it.
you can see that version of us, and that's a pretty good. I mean, I think personality-wise, it conveys, and like I think that's a good one. That'll work. That'll be good.
You look like we should not be fucked with, and I do like that.
Right. That's exactly what we're like in real life.
Ah.
We look exactly like that. We're incredibly intimidating, and no one fucks with us.
With nothing but mobbing the entire time.
I want
Oh my
everyone to
God.
know that it's because you can't see me. If I had to describe myself, I'm well over 6 foot. I'm fucking stacked. I'm just such a huge man. And I want to make sure everybody understands that going out the gate. Dick, definitely above average. 100%.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yo. So that's
well,
the show,
ending
yeah?
on a dick comment.
Yeah, now that we're on that, yeah, Saint Seiya. There you go.
All right.
Bye-bye, Devil Fruity.
Oh,